Hey guys, this is Downphoenix, and here I am playing some more Destiny Crucible. This time we're doing a control match. Didn't catch the very beginning part because I think the match ran for nearly the entire time length, if I'm not mistaken. Because it had like a 15-minute length, and it was a very close matchup. But I kicked some butt on this match. I'm not gonna lie. I think it actually missed the first kill that I got before the footage start picking up. And so this is a control match, obviously, on the moon. Obviously, I'm here on the pike right now, poning some noobs until I got killed with a grenade there. But that happens, right? And so I am actually running with a sniper rifle instead of my usual fusion rifle here. I've actually been joining the sniper rifle lately. Because, you know, it's just like the sniper rifle in Halo, which means it's awesome. In my opinion, the Halo franchise has the best sniper rifle of any game, and Destiny's is the exact same sniper rifle, which is awesome because I love Halo sniper rifle. But also, obviously, I'm into using the assault rifle. I don't know how that guy didn't kill me, honestly. You know, he totally had me, but he just started missing frequently for some reason. See, I just love the sniper rifle. It's just so snappy, so well responding. And I really screwed up that grenade throw, but I still managed to kill that guy somehow before getting killed myself. Just crazy, right? So, anyways, it's been 2 weeks since Destiny has been released. You know, more or less, the reviews are in. You know, I mean, I don't know if there's any major game reviewing source that has not reviewed this game by now. And it looks like it's sitting at a 77 on Metacritic. Looks like that's where it is sitting at. Yeah, it says that there has been 78 reviews. Based on critics, so this is more or less where it's going to end up. Fortunately, it only had one negative review, 27 mixed, and 50 positive. It did earn 100 rating from PlayStation Magazine Australia. So, take that as you will, I suppose. Now, I personally, after all the reviews I've seen or read, you know, I probably looked at about 10 or so from these critic sites. You know, the best one, surprisingly, was IGN's review. Well, I guess I shouldn't say surprisingly, because sometimes they do good reviews, but seriously, I highly recommend checking out IGN's review of Destiny, because that, probably out of the major critic reviews, is probably the most closely associated with my actual feelings on the game. The review itself was very well laid out. I also recommend Detenchi Reinhardt. He did a really good review of this, short and sweet, and you know, definitely sums up my feelings on the game. I don't think I'm going to do a review myself. I actually been contemplating doing a video, which will be kind of a negative Nancy video, just complaining, I guess you could say, about Destiny. But, you know, I still enjoy the game a lot. Now, a lot of talk has been going on lately about, you know, is Destiny not popular due to maybe the age of gamers? You know, like a lot of the people that, you know, are in my age group, for instance, are accustomed to revolutions in gaming, you know, because we grew up on games as early as the Nintendo and the Atari, you know, when gaming was in more or less its infancy, and there was a lot of uncharted territory to seek out there. I don't know why I used the super there. I probably could have just killed him straight up, but whatever. Wanted to show off a bit and use my super, I guess you could say. Now, back to the subject at hand. You know, we're used to seeing revolutions in gaming because we've seen virtually all the gaming generations, and we've seen how gaming has progressed through the years. Whereas, you know, I guess their point was it seemed like the younger crowd was the group that was into Destiny, because I guess they already know what to expect. They already, they don't really see a whole lot of change in the industry like we have. We've seen massive change through the years. And Destiny, for a lot of people, didn't measure up. It didn't offer a big enough change in the industry that people were expecting. Everybody was expecting that this would have been the next generation game to be. The game that would define next gen. Just like some certain games from the previous generation were obviously accused of. Like Gears of War. Perfect example. In hindsight, Gears of War isn't that great of a game. But at the time, there was really nothing like it on the market. Now everything's like it on the market that's a third-person shooter. But that game was actually pretty well done for its time period. And so that's something that a lot of people, that maybe forgot about it. This is back in 2006. I had recently got my Xbox 360. The first game I bought with it was Dead Rising, which that game was kind of a disappointment in many regards. It was pretty much Capcom's take on Dynasty Warriors, but with a little mix-up in different missions and things like that. It was a very interesting game, but it was definitely not next-gen. Gears of War was probably one of the first games that really gave us the next-gen feel, alongside some games like Oblivion and, so on. So, that was actually, I think, the second or third game I got on my 360. I think it might have been the third, because I think the second game might have been a Madden game or something like that. And honestly, the last Madden game I've played was that Madden game, Madden 2007. Because I was always a fan of the classic Madden games, and I also liked 2K. 2K, NFL 2K5, that is my all-time favorite football video game. Still is to this day. I just don't know what it is about that game, but it is a fantastic football game. Too bad that 2K... I don't know if EA has an exclusive license on the NFL anymore. I know that they had like some kind of suing thing going on, that I guess it was considered a monopoly, and so the NFL couldn't be allowed to do exclusive, rights to EA for that anymore. And it seems like, at least on the mobile market, the mobile platforms, that it did open up a bit compared to how it was before. And I need to kill this guy, right? But he keeps eluding me. Fortunately, my teammate got him for me. Yeah, so yeah, I really hope 2K would get back on board with that. Bring back the original team, more or less, for that particular game. And you really suck! You missed me 3 times with the golden gun. And this game has a bit of auto-aim, too. So, damn, you suck. Holy crap, man. I'm sorry, that's inexcusable. Oh, that's fantastic, man. I just love this sniper rifle. It is just so perfect. So I'll go ahead and, in my endless tirading and, deflection of topics and things like that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Destiny again, since that is, after all, what you are seeing on the screen. That is what I am playing right now. That's without a doubt. So, back to the original subject, gamers getting old and things like that. Destiny is not the destiny of the future of gaming, I guess, some people might even say. And I think this guy is going to pwn me. No, he didn't. I don't know what exactly happened there. Apparently one of the enemies ran past me. I missed him with a knife, and yeah, it just was a pretty lackluster confrontation.
Zone C neutralized.
Okay, so let's get this here. We have the law of diminishing returns. You know, this, of course, has been brought up before. Typically, this is referred to as... come on, game! I thought I had him. But yeah, this is typically referred to in the scope of the graphics of the game. And, you know, I guess it's hard to deny that, yes, Destiny didn't really have, or, you know, you could say this about any next generation game we've seen so far, didn't really have the same leap in graphics as we've seen from the 6th to the 7th gen, you know, going to the Xbox 360. There was the definitive improvement, even on the multi-platform games that were available on both systems. You know, the Xbox 360 version clearly looked better. Now, that being said, you know, we still have, you know, it is clearly better looking than the last gen version, but the last gen version of Destiny looks just fine, honestly. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I mean, I guess if, you know, my point I'm saying here is that if someone hasn't invested into a next gen system yet, definitely don't do it because of Destiny if you're expecting, like, you know, a huge leap in graphics and things like that, because you're not going to get that with this game. But you are going to get a fun game. You know, it's great multiplayer, co-op. You know, it does deliver what I hoped it would deliver in those regards. So, I think I might continue to do some Destiny commentaries. I may do some Vanguard missions and like that, but these are just clips I'm recording off my PS4. I'm not using my capture card for this, so I'm limited to 15-minute clips. Do want to point that out. So doing missions might take a little bit more work. I might have to, you know, temporarily hook up my capture card to my TV. I've got it hooked up to my PC right now in order to go ahead and, you know, get some footage captured for this game. You know, missions and things like that. You know, I'm always playing this game. I'm, you know, playing on PlayStation 4, of course. So you can hit me up. Downphoenix is my PSN. So you're welcome to, you know, log on and play with me. If it's late at night, you know, like maybe after I get off work, I'm probably only going to be sticking with Crucible because, you know, doing the Vanguard and you know, that kind of stuff, you know, it's more of a time investment than the Crucible is. You know, because the Crucible matches in like, usually anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes. Depending on how overweighted the game is, you know. Let's see, yeah, well, I don't know what I was doing there. But I still killed him. It didn't matter, I guess. So, we've been behind for a while now, this team. But you're in for a surprise because we start owning. We really do. And obviously I'm doing pretty good in this matchup. Not a bad result at all. And someone is driving the Interceptor, which, you know, obviously the Interceptor had a lot of complaints about it pre-patch. You know, but, you know, back in the beta. And, you know, Bungie said that they were going to address those complaints. Now, I never found the Interceptor to be overpowered for a couple of reasons. One, supers tend to take him out just fine. Two, those turrets, like you see around the levels, like the turret that's to the right of me right now, does an excellent job of disabling those Interceptors. This problem goes all the way back to Call of Duty World at War. You know, if you remember playing World at War when it first came out, it actually had vehicles like tanks that you can command. But people bitched about them because they didn't know how to deal with the tanks. They didn't use any kind of anti-tank tactics. And so they got killed a lot by the tanks. Actually, my highest kill streak in that game was a 19 using a tank. Because people were just so easy to take advantage of while you're in that tank. I had some pretty good numbers overall. I was very satisfied with this match. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more. With that, Downphoenix out.